Udah. Ah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Innal hamdalillah namadu wa nasta'inu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzubika min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina may yahdihillahu wa may yudlil wa may yudlil fala hadiyalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. So guys, welcome back to our channel English project of Aidian Boarding School. So in this occasion, we will do our last project, that is podcast about sharing overseas. So in here, my name is Muhammad Farzi Khan, become a host, and there is you can introduce yourself.
My name is Mulyat Halasan Shadida, and I am
Uh,
the one of the person who is invited by the host.
okay.
My name is Muhammad Syafril Keido Dwi Rinaldi. Usually my friend call me Keido and I'm from 11th grade, especially 11 RPL.
Hello, my name is Dani Sardianda, and I'm from 11th grade, especially 11 RPL.
And I am a full stack developer.
Sis. Okay, maybe we're gonna move to first question. Maybe you all can tell us which country you are currently interested in studying.
Currently, for me, my interest in studying is going to either Canada or going to England.
For me, of course, is outside of Indonesia, inshallah. So if I can join the university, I want to join University of Malaya. But if I didn't get the quota or the slot of University of Malaya, I will do my college or my university in Indonesia.
Okay, uh, the country that I want to go to study is Russia and
Wis.
Malaysia. Same as Kedo, I want to go to University of Malaya.
And wait, the faculty that I want to take is about business or computer science.
How about Rosan and Danis?
The faculty.
I want to take maybe business management or economics.
For me, I'm thinking of getting either computer
Yes.
science or maybe technology information.
Okay, maybe uh, where did you choose to study abroad instead of staying in Indonesia?
First.
Up to you.
Because I choose to study outside because it's getting a new experience and maybe can have friends abroad and not just staying in a one country and staying for the rest of your life. I want to try to experience like getting a job in other countries outside of Indonesia. And I heard that in outside of Indonesia they have a good uh, faculty and they have good curriculum that could help us on the students to learn more easier and maybe could learn a new language also.
Uh, what Rosan tell us is actually correct, but I have a different reason why I choose abroad for my next study or my university college. Because usually in Indonesia, the ranking of the university is below than 1,000, right? 1,000.
Yes,
But
usually.
if you like example, you pick one of the university of China, any university, uh despite is not famous or not popular, it the ranking in the world is more than the best universities in Indonesia. So that's why I choose the outside outside the university for my continue my study or my college. How about you, Danis?
Maybe I agree with Kado and Rosan, but my reason why I want to study abroad because I bored in Indonesia, and uh, hopefully after I study in the another country I can work and live life in that country, and that's my question. My answer.
Okay, maybe I will ask about friendship
Yes.
because we all know if we want to study abroad, we will have new
Yes,
friends,
of course.
and then maybe uh, I will ask about how you build your friendship there. If you there's a plan like that.
So for me, if me, so it depends on what country and what kind of friends that I will meet later. So if the friends is positive, so it good for me, right? So I will accompanying them till the end of my life. Asik. So but if the friend is negative or bring me to the bad things, I will make a distance with who will broke my career or broke my habits, the good habits, of course. How about your son?
For me is like same like Kaido, but the most important thing is I'm maybe search my first friend is going to be the same religion because it could help me to remind to pray salat and don't forget to do zikir. Because even though this world is important, don't forget about the life after.
Okay, for me, maybe I will friend make a friend with anyone, uh, with positive one or negative one, because if I gagal, gagal. Fail in a good way, maybe I can start with a bad thing. Yeah.
Next.
Okay, but do you know about the culture there?
Culture of the other country, do you mean?
Yes.
uh Actually, I don't really
Yes,
know.
especially you all choose.
Yeah, actually I don't really know about the culture because I haven't or I never go to the country to the Malaysia before. But the thing that I know, Malaysia is mostly the people in there mostly Muslim, right? Muslim.
Yes,
Yes.
Muslim.
So it means the culture is not really different with Indonesia. So uh I don't need to I don't need to afraid go there because mostly people in Malaysia is Muslim. So there are many people there are many good people. I'm sure about that.
What the question?
Question is
Culture.
Oh,
what country that
uh,
you want to
maybe I that I choose before is Russia. Huh? Yeah, in Russia, if you live in there and work, you can have two wife in there. First, you make it Islam, and you married both of them. Uh, yeah, for the culture, maybe I know a little bit because I have a research for their culture, and for Malaysia, uh, because it's the near from Indonesia, so the culture maybe not too really different from Indonesia. Yeah, maybe that's my answer.
For me, I choose England and Canada. But about the culture, I don't really know about England. The thing I know is maybe Canada have a lot of moose, and one of the country who have the most supply of silk. And for England, maybe all I know is their like traditional foods like fish and chips, and their football team maybe. And yeah, maybe that.
Okay, maybe I will ask about your preparation. So, how far along are you in your preparation for studying abroad?
So I think the most important thing is the mental of you, because why it's number one, because if you fail when you going to the to your goals, you need to you need to come back stronger. You need to find the other way or the other path, so you don't stuck with one goals or one destination. And then the thing that I prepare also is my IELTS and TOEFL certification, because it also very important. It can boost you to accept of the university that you want to go. Example, I want to go to University of Malaya. So example, I get the 60 score, but if I have IELTS and TOEFL, maybe it can increase to 80% or more maybe. And also the thing that I prepare is maybe that's all.
For me, what I prepare is maybe my, yeah, same like Kaido, IELTS and TOEFL certification for going to England or Canada. Even though I know it's quite hard because their main language is English, but I will try to have a good challenge to maybe push myself above my normal limits. And same like Edo, you need to have a good mental, because if you don't get accepted in the university, I can move on to change a new target of university. And unlike Keido, I also need to practice my math for taking my SAT test or certificate, because SAT is one of the most important things, so that I can get accepted in outside of Asian outside of Asian continent.
Maybe from me, same like Edo and Rosan, you need prepare your mental, and then I have prepared for my IELTS and TOEFL. I join some course named Scooter, and then I uh, I used to prepare uh, SAT too, but in Russia, IELTS not really used because uh, if you want to go to their university, you need to learn their language, and I've I have learned their language in 10th grade. Okay, maybe.
Okay, so you all guys, you will target on scholarship, right?
Yes.
Okay. If Auzubillah min zalik, you not get the scholarship, what plan you will choose?
So, if I didn't continue my study or my scholarship, so I will choose to working. I will build my own company or my own agency about the making some system. So, it will help uh, every of my clients in Indonesia who want to make some system. It can contact my agency or my company. So maybe that's the the thing that I think now, the thing that I can imagine now. It's only that for the next, I just want to learn and more learn. Maybe that's.
Well, for me, if I didn't get a scholarship, maybe I will change target about the university because, well, first the expenses is quite expensive to live to pay for college tuition. So maybe I will go either go Indonesia or try a to find a different scholarship not in England or in Canada. And if both don't succeed, I will try to work first, and while working maybe I will try to get a scholarship also.
Maybe for me, I will search another scholarship. If I Nauzubillah, I don't get it. I same like Edo. I will start my business, maybe F&B business, or maybe just
What?
just
Yes.
yeah. Maybe I will make a service business or IT consultant. I don't know, but I have my plan right now. So if I don't get it, I have plan start now. Maybe that's
Then, okay.
Yes.
But how does your family feel about your plan to study abroad?
Of course, my parents 100% support of what I want to achieve. My parents support every of my goal.
Mhm.
So they paid for my course for doing IELTS and then my TOEFL and anything that I need to prepare for my abroad. Uh, and then, but the one thing that I must remember, my father told, you need to finish what you start. And then my mother tells, don't forget about praying. And then don't uh don't uh don't go to the how yeah, don't get be too far to your religion. You must remember you achieve your goals of or accomplishment is because of Allah, not because of your effort of or your hard work. Maybe that's.
For me, it's same like Kaido. They 100% support for about me going abroad, and my father say, don't forget to about your religion because it could help you more than anything. And then don't for and I also have to manage about the and I have to manage about the living expenses. So if my father still giving me money, I can say no, and I can say I have money, so I can pay all my expenses on my own. And my father and mother also supports by give paying for my for to for course to prepare my English and my math to go to abroad.
Okay, maybe from me, same as Kaido and San. My family 100% support me. My parents what pay my course for IELTS and SAT, and my parents said too that you must uh, ingat, always remember your religion, your God, because uh, one who can uh, help you to achieve some, maybe to achieve scholarship or what you want, it's Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And then maybe my parents always say to me to hard work, never leave salat duha, and yeah, uh give me a motivation and give me some advice. Maybe that's all.
Okay, so we all know getting a scholarship isn't easy. Yes,
Yes.
so maybe you can tell us what are your biggest challenges that you think you'll have to overcome.
Maybe the worst challenge that I will face is about the language, the barrier language. So I need to master or expert at the language that in the country that I want to visit. And then uh of course studying or taking scholarship in outside of Indonesia, it's not easy. Every curriculum that given, you must finish it. You must do your best in every project that give your lecturer will give later. So you need to refresh your intention, and then make sure that your heart is on on the on the way that you want to go, on the destination that you will achieve. Maybe that's for me.
For me, my one of my biggest challenges is my laziness, and to overcome it, I need to be diligent so I can overcome every challenges I face next time, and hope to maybe be a more not a lucky light around when I get my scholarship. And one of my biggest challenges is also uh, the laziness in my heart to sometimes maybe forgot about religion. because even though if you are outside abroad or anything or anywhere, you need to remember one thing, that is Allah is always watching us and is always beside us. So I will try to not forget about Allah, and also try to be diligent to pray and hope that I will get accepted.
Agree with Kedo and Rosan. Maybe yeah, laziness is my no big challenge. For my biggest challenge is the math because from junior high school I uh, in ninth grade I didn't focus on uh what curriculum Merdeka because yeah, when I ninth grade I go to Tahfiz boarding school and now in IT boarding school. So I must to push the limit. So I take course. I learn about math and also uh, the language because Persian language is very not very hard but uh, complicated and my and that's it's my challenge.
Okay, that's amazing answer. Okay, but if everything goes according to plan, what would you say to yourself? Maybe someone in the future will see this video again. It's like advice to yourself in 5 years again.
Maybe for me, if myself see this video in the future, I would say that don't forget to make your parent proud of you, and don't forget about uh, your religion, of course, and then uh, achieve every goal that you want to achieve, and don't going to the bad things. Don't ever don't ever try to the wrong path. You must always in the good ways, so allah will Allah will help you to find the solution of every your problems. Maybe that's for myself in the future if seeing this video.
For myself in the future, I will just say, if you get accepted, congrats, and don't forget about your main goal, which is studying, and don't forget about your religion, because religion is one of the most important aspect in your life.
Advice,
Advice for yourself in the future if seeing this video.
be advice to my future. uh, if you uh, follow your plan, uh, the plan harus good. The plan that you make achieve. Don't be someone,
Arogan.
don't be arrogant to anyone. Always remember uh, kebiasaan, oh, habit that you do when you in outside or in inside IDN. And I don't know uh, the good the good plan or bad plan that you choose. If the good plan, it's good. If the bad plan, it's very good. Maybe you can make more money from that. I, yeah, maybe that's all from me.
So I think our
Okay.
time is enough, right?
Okay, we're gonna closing this program.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
for you
you.
all guys for your answers. Okay, maybe that's all from us. Sorry if we have any mistakes. The last we say, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.